Hi, this is Karen Kubicko, and today we're going to talk about root causes. Of what, you may ask? Well, that's up to you. What would you like to heal? So a root cause is the very beginning of what started maybe a pattern or a way that you act, part of your personality. It might be why you're on an abuse, love cycle of some kind. When you find the original time, the original point that you began that pattern, that rule, some people call them contracts, whether it's in this lifetime or, interestingly, in another lifetime. Let's say 3,000 years ago, you had a lifetime, gosh, let's make up a place, maybe in Mesopotamia, and you were a slave and abused. That was the first time that happened. That would be a root cause of other lifetimes that you repetitively chose an abusive lifetime. It's kind of on purpose, but not really. But it's mostly so that you can overcome that pattern of succumbing to being in some type of situation where abuse is happening. And then in this lifetime, you're exasperated because you're repeating that pattern again. So when you figure out in this lifetime you chose it again, or it just got reignited somehow, maybe through childhood something happened, but if you go back all the way to the point of origin, to the root cause of it, you can, just like a bad weed, pull it out all the way from the roots and work on that, forgive it. Sometimes people talk about letting it go. When you're saying that to someone who's going through some kind of bad situation, that doesn't even feel like an easy way to do it. But if you can just pull that root cause out and on a subconscious level not let that bother you anymore, forgive whatever happened, forgiving yourself for letting that happen, forgiving the people and events that might have been involved with that, then it is almost like a domino effect. And you might have to bring up a couple other lifetimes in between, and then in this lifetime bring it up where all that cycle came from, maybe the root cause of it within this lifetime, and then work through all of that, again, forgiving yourself, being aware of it. Because awareness really is the first step of where all this came from. So when you pull that root out from all the way, it's just kind of like a bad weed, and then you're like, yeah, I'm done with this, and throw it away, then you have removed that root cause. You've done some very deep inner work, some very deep soul, spiritual healing, so you can overcome that pattern in this lifetime. That's why it keeps regrowing again in each lifetime. It's all about how you can overcome whatever situation it is. So when you go to see someone for a past life regression, or maybe even a reading, and you have some kind of pattern that's happening that you're aware of in this lifetime, because it's always about this lifetime, bring it to their attention. Ask them to see if they can find a root cause of that issue, so you can go and pull that out by the weeds, remove it for once and for all. Now, just to let you know, every once in a while, your higher self says, let's make sure you're done with that pattern, and other people might come in your life that will test you. But if you've really pulled it out by the roots all the way, you'll know straight away that this is like, yeah, no, I'm out. That's not for me. Lots of love to you. Thanks for listening. Remember, hit that like button, subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments.